Hello again, LinkedIn. I wanted to talk to you about a new process or a new page that LinkedIn, if you've turned on creator mode, LinkedIn has decided to take all your analytics and tools and really put them into one resource. And that's kind of new. It's neat. We'll walk through it. It starts with when we get to our profile section. We notice at the top of the page, we'll see analytics and tools. That's where we're going to click. Used to be a little farther down the profile. Didn't make any sense that it was there, and it had several components that could be clicked separately. Nothing was on the same page. So we're actually going to jump into that and see what we see. So as we click in here, it's going to give us some basic information. We can click on the arrow. We can click actually on any of the words, and it'll take us into the next section. So what you'll see is your basic analytics, profile topics. Those are the hashtags that you chose. These are some of the creator tools: live, audio events, newsletter, follow link, which we'll show you a little bit later. So first thing we went into was our post analytics. You can start with 7 days, you can go up to 365 days, and it's going to give you your post analytics. As you scroll over those points of information, it's going to tell you the date and some of the dynamics. So you can also go back and download what you have done here. You'll see an export in the top corner. You can download it and compare it to the actual post that launched on that day. So you got a lot of information here, so you can kind of figure out what's going on. So engagement is people who like and have comments, so you can also measure your engagement as well. So both those are great tools. I like that. The next piece over is your audience. That's basically who's following you. Who's interacting with your content and has chosen to basically ring your bell on your profile. So this is going to give you that same kind of scale where you can roll over it and see the interactions. You can relate those back to events, right? You can go down into the demographics. Job title is the first one that pops up. Then you've got location. Then you've got industries, seniority, company size. All those tools are really good to see, am I reaching who I want to reach? Am I reaching my ultimate customer, right? For whatever you're working on, whatever your goals are on LinkedIn. But I really like the fact that you can slice it this way, and it's right here. And again, you can export all this information, and from there, you can actually break that down. And I hope to be able to show you what that looks like here in a moment. But that's kind of our analytics in a nutshell. We also have where we can look at who's looked at our profiles. That could be really useful. If you notice somebody popping into your profile, you can always reach out to them and say, hey, I noticed you looked at my profile. How can I help you today? Especially if it's, let's say, you're job searching and it's a recruiter, right? Those are people you want to reach out to and talk to. So checking that regular is a good thing to do. And you can kind of go back and you can do it over time. You can do it by company. So there's a lot of different filters again in here. So you can really break this down and get to a better understanding of who's coming to see your profile, who is interested enough to get to that point where they're then seeing your profile, potentially reading the profile, and hopefully reaching out to you. But if they haven't, you have methods here to reach out. You've got the messaging, you've got the ability to follow them back, to connect with them. All those things are through this process made a lot easier and a lot more targeted, which I like. I think we take out LinkedIn here because that's going to really narrow our focus, but we can try a couple other things. All filter, another kind of development area. One of the things that I find interesting, I'm kind of blocking this a little bit, so let me scoot me over here. That's interesting viewers of. So those are what LinkedIn thinks are more dynamic people who may have looked at your profile. And that can be just another way of kind of bringing the filtering down, right? So you have more of a dynamic people that visited. And I think it's kind of unique in that sense. I don't know anybody else who's doing that. There's also a couple of other filters in here that are brand new. One of them is going to be people who follow hashtags. It's not shown here, but that's something that we can definitely look at now as this system is even evolving as we speak. So we're going to scoot on back here. I apologize, just going to page back here. So next one, search appearances, that's people who've looked for you. So you can find out keywords. What did they look for you for? If you click on any of those, it'll show other profiles that are of that type of people. Then it's got top companies, and then you've got the job titles they actually searched for. So if you're trying to optimize your profile and these things are not lining up, it tells you that they're not then seeing your profile in the way you want them to see it. So it can help you really kind of fine tune that. So this is the hashtag ability to find people who talk about certain hashtags that can help you, find the right people. And those are my hashtags that I use in my process. Now, we're going to go down to the follow link. So if you wanted someone to follow you, you can actually copy this, paste this. We can use it as the button style, or you can use it as the code style. And you can put it at the bottom of an email, you can put it on a website, put it on a blog post, but it'll allow people to have one click to go right to the profile and start following you. So neat little tool, kind of hidden in there, but that is the creator mode analytic and tools that now are on one page. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please share, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you around YouTube and LinkedIn. Take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.